there's a lot of fear coming up. Just overwhelm. It's like, what if this doesn't work? I cannot remove all the mold. So it's like, I think it's really just about meeting all the layers of the emotions, and then the reflection shifts. I don't know, but I don't have enough money to replace everything. So I just have to do the best that I can, and trust that this trajectory is taking me home, you know, regardless of whether the body fully heals or not. Just knowing myself as just love and spaciousness and all the good stuff, the softness and the kindness, like that's who I really am. And that's part of this illness I've talked about a lot of times. It just brings me to my knees and brings me into my heart and makes me feel the vulnerability of being human, being in this human form, and being so sensitive as we are, us moldies, just sensitive and just feeling so much about. I was watching the sunset yesterday. The sunsets here in Data Point have been just amazing. And I've literally sat down at the beach and watched the sun go below the horizon. And last night there was all of these chemtrails, which made the sky beautiful. Such a contrast, right? Like the feeling the same. There was like this feeling of just like incredible beauty and gratitude for this life and the beauty, and then also like the pain and the sadness of the fact that there's chemtrails in our skies. And that's why everybody's so sick. That's one of the reasons that the level of unconsciousness that we're living in. Whew. So many of us are having to fight for our lives, for our health, because of the low conscious decisions that humanity has made, putting toxins in our food system and our bodies, and being so ignorant. So us, the sick ones, we're the ones that are waking up. We're the ones that are like aware of how toxic everything is. Even like Christmas, I was just feeling this morning how Christmas and holidays are like the most homogenizing programming that the Matrix has, and it's where a lot of our trauma and conditioning comes from. We had, any sort of thing where you are supposed to show up in a certain way, and you're supposed to buy gifts, and you're supposed to show love this way, and you're supposed to eat until you feel sick, and then this weird traditions. It's just bullshit. It all needs to like burn to the ground, and this is what's happening for myself. Everything's burning down, and like that newborn becoming, just rebirthing the freshness and the newness of the true self, which doesn't follow any homogenized rules, you know. It's all bullshit. And that's another thing the illness has done, is like helped me decondition to find my own truth and inner authority about how to use my precious energy in the way that I want, that feels right. Yeah, so I know it's going to be amazing out there in the desert, and I know it's going to be challenging to live like that, but I'm really looking forward to just setting up my space and just like, I mean, I know I'm going to crash when I get off the Thrive and just do like the Purium cleanse. It's like there's going to be a big detox. It's already happening. This is part of it, the detox. Yeah, just like, I don't know where my money is going to come from. There's just so many unknowns, you know. I just live on the edge. That's what it is. Just like more and more, just living in like the moment, and then there's the unknowns of like, you know, the fear coming up about like, well, am I gonna be able to even make money for myself or take care? Yeah. And the beauty is the gift that I've seen so many times in my life is like, it's this is what it's about, is just about feeling the fear, allowing it to be here, letting it come forth, sitting with it and just being like, yeah, come on in. Like, yeah, of course I'm scared. Of course, like there's so many big changes going on. And it seems like I have to take care of all this stuff, but I'm not actually doing anything. It's all happening by itself. But the more I take care of myself when I'm in these phases right now, like so tired and so overwhelmed, the more stuff gets done effortlessly. But I do feel like I'm running on fumes right now, just like trying to get everything together and like make sure it's all, I'm not bringing too much mold with me. It's such a crazy fucking, it's a mind fuck, right? It's like you can't see it. I can't even smell it, really. Probably because of COVID. Some people can smell it. And after people go through mold avoidance, they smell it, they can sense it even more. So they become more sensitive. I don't know. This crazy life, it's such a wild adventure. That's all. Just want to share like the different phases, like excitement, like, and then overwhelm and exhaustion and like fear. This is just, this is like constantly my path, being the Plutonian mystic. Like it's like a constant breaking down of all the protections, what I think I know, where I think I'm going, like there's nothing to hang on to. There's no certainty. That's the truth. We don't know. But the more I rest in my beingness, which is really what I want in this part of the purge right now, is just the longing to be pulled inward and the longing to keep turning my attention there, which hasn't been happening that often. But the longing is there always. The devotion and the intention is there always to keep getting pulled deeper and deeper into the self, the reality of the true self, which is just watching this movie with pure love and neutrality. Really, it's just I'm just here. No matter what's going on in the movie, how dramatic, whatever drama is happening, it's all just being welcomed and watched. And I'm going to be okay. We're all going to be okay, even if we die. But the sickness is the illness is really challenging. It's, we chose to come in and just learn how to field, how to let the intensity move through, and to open our hearts to compassion and love for ourselves, and to be brought to our knees to surrender to something that's orchestrating everything. Like, we're not the doer, we're not the chooser. Suffering wears us down to open to the mystery of God, of the universe, of spirit, of that which knows the way, of that which we can't fathom with our mind, but when we drop into our heart, we can connect with the great mystery. And it's made of love. It's made of passion and joy and silence and ecstasy, bliss. The bliss of just awareness, aware of itself. Just awareness, aware of everything. No matter how challenging it is, like as I drop in right now, it's like I feel that bliss. It's like my heart is just cracked open. And I feel this aliveness. Not like vitality in the body, but the aliveness of the awareness. So the message is to just to feel your feelings, because this time of year, a lot of stuff comes up for people. Allow yourself to feel and just let it all wash through. Cleansing and clearing the density. I guess it's just a part of waking up, is like really letting go of the resistance of whatever is arising in the emotional body, welcoming, allowing, taking the time to stop and feel. And I'll probably be like dancing in joy later today. Seems to be how it works. Like letting the density just move through, it just opens up the space for more joy. All right. Lots of love out there, wherever you're at during these like homogenized holiday times. If it's bringing up trauma and discomfort, it's a powerful time with this new moon right now and the whole time that we're in, moving into the new year. It's a powerful time to really take care of yourself and love yourself and just self-care. Take baths, do what you need to do to come back to your heart, to come back to the presence.